All right, in other news, and Cyril Ramaphosa is set to be re-elected as South Africa's president. This after the country's second biggest party, the Democratic Alliance, says it will back the African National Congress leader following a government coalition deal. Listen in.
The Government of National Unity's presidential candidate will come from the largest party inside the grouping, being President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Once unthinkable, the deal between the two parties that are poles apart in their ideology is the most momentous political shift in South Africa since Nelson Mandela led the ANC to victory in the 1994 elections that marked the end of the apartheid. The ANC lost its majority for the first time in an election on May 29th and has spent 2 weeks locked in intense behind-the-scenes talks with other parties that came down to the wire on Friday morning as the new parliament was convening. The meeting of South Africa's newly elected parliament is underway in Cape Town. The Chief Justice of South Africa is swearing in the MPs in batches ahead of the election of the Speaker. The radical left economic freedom fighters have refused to join a national unity government that includes right-wing parties. Jacob Zuma's new party, MK, has also disputed the May 29th election results, and its MPs have boycotted the first sitting of the 400-member assembly. And Calden Ongmu is now joining us on the phone line for the very latest on this. And Calden, several developments there, of course, some boycotting that parliament oath-taking ceremony, and others have joined the ANC alliance, making sure that the government formation is underway.
Yes, well, the uncertainty which has been going on for weeks now is now come to rest. The DA leader, John Steenhuisen, making his announcement there, stating that ANC, along with its rival, actually, DA was the main opposition party, DA and IFP, they have agreed to form a government of national unity. But however, not everyone is happy, as expected. Some of the political parties actually accusing ANC, saying, ANC is misleading South Africans because they had said it will be a government of national unity where it should have comprised of many other political parties, but here is ANC going into actually a grand coalition with the DA. So that is what some of the political parties and their reactions that's coming through. As you mentioned in your read, President, they are yet to elect president in the parliament. However, DA has already stated and made an announcement that they will be backing ANC in the voting for the president-elect in, let's say, in 30 minutes or an hour or so in the parliament that's going on in Cape Town today. And going forward from here on, after the president, after they elect the president on 19th of June, that's next week, there will be an inauguration of president who will then announce his cabinet. And DA has already said earlier in the press briefing where John Steenhuisen made a remark saying that they have, with the intense negotiations that took place over the last few days, ANC has promised to give them some positions in the cabinet as well. So here we are sitting where South Africans are witnessing a historic moment. But this is not the first time, you must remember, Wesley, that ANC is going into something called a national unity. So like some of the experts mentioning, like it's almost like a deja vu where in 1994, where ANC went into a grand government of national unity with other two parties. So they say we are back to square one. The country is back to square one, where 1994 they witnessed government of national unity, and here we are at this point where ANC is once again going, joining hands with DA and the IFP to form this grand national unity.
Right, Calden, thanks very much indeed for joining us with the very latest there. So rivals, the ANC and DA coming together, and it seems that there will be a government in place soon, and it will be called the National Unity Government in South Africa. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.